Okay. Um, Good morning, Miss and classmates. Today, I am going to talk about the 4th of July, which is the Independence Day in United States of America. This is going to happen in 1776, and this is the story. Everything started with the 13 British colonies in 1673. They decided that they don't want to be English, so they start a disagreement with Great Britain. Everything is going to be like everything is going to start because on the increase of the taxes because of the war of the 7 years, because Great Britain win the war, but this means a lot of money to spend in that. So the way that they find to recover the money, it was increasing the taxes. And on the other hand is the rivalry French Britain that they have. One of the important wars at the beginning was the Boston Tea Party. This was on Great Britain ship. There were three at least, and they want to get to the Boston Harbor in the United States. But the East India Tea Company were like addressed like other persons and sent all the tea to the sea. So the war start to be like real. So this period of war of its independence start, I mean, have a time from 1675 till 1683. Okay. The Second Continental Congress talk about themes about war, army, and recruitment. This means that they are going to be in the war. They are preparing people for war because they want to be free from Great Britain. This process was in charge of George Washington, which was in that time the commander-in-chief of the North American forces. Okay. Signature unit, the United States Declaration of Independence. One, on July the 4th, in the middle of the war, they signed the independence of USA in 1676. This declaration was brought by Thomas Jefferson and have they have he has help of John Adams and Benjamin Franklin in the moment of writing this. It's for the reason that, and if you include George Washington because of the command of the army forces, they are considered like full fathers, foundation, I don't know how to say that. Los cuatro padres fundadores from United States. Well, about the war. This was a little difficult to understand, so I brought it. So the British government could see the war as a temporary rebellion. Couldn't see the war as a temporary rebellion, so they take war strategies. William Gough, which was the commandant of the army, gathered the troops in New York, but they were attacked by the Americans practicing the guerrilla war. This is a war technique. So the Britannic army moved to New Jersey, but the Americans crossed the river Delaware, having a victory in Trenton. Lastly, in the same year, the war in Saratoga was decisive because of the contention of other countries. They have the help of French with Lafayette and from Spain, which was from Bernardo de Galvez. So the Americans has the help of them, and the British don't have anything. So the French people, or the government at least, has to make the Paris Treaty. The Treaty of Paris was signed on September the 3rd in 1683 between the Kingdom of Great Britain and the United States of America. And then the War of Independence of the United States. This is because they want to be in peace. They don't want to be in war more time. So the United States of America were conformed as a government which has a president with a legislative system, bicameral, and a justice power. Some of the consequences of this independence of the United States is the French Revolution, which was a very important time in the era of the war. And in another part is the emancipation of Latin America. I hope you like it, and if you have some doubts, I can answer you in a little moment. Thanks.